Hi and welcome back everyone. Welcome back to a new Black Desert mobile video. Okay, as you can see today we are doing a special video. We are taking a raw first look at the new and latest class Sura that was just released on the Korean version of BDM. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right into the skills. Okay, so let's take a look at the skills. I have already unlocked most of the skills so that we can go through them. Okay, so let's start with the first skill here. Okay, so let's take a look at the animation. Okay, so this looks like a skill that has super armor, and from the animation it looks like it does a stun to your enemy, and it's recommended for PvP as well. So it looks like we can use this skill as a good way to initiate your combo. Okay, so let's take a look at what it looks like in animation. Okay, so if I change this to this, okay, let's use it on this goat. Okay, so that is what it looks like. Okay, a short distance super armor dash that does a stun. Okay, so let's move on to the next skill, okay, which will be this skill. Obviously will be on either a hip or Seret, right? Do not go Seret. Okay, looks like another dashing skill as well, with super armor as well. Okay, so let's take a look at what it looks like in animation. Okay, yeah, so it looks like a mid-distance dash. Okay, and let's see if we can control the direction. So if we use it with, say, left. Okay, seems like you can use your directional input, right, with the skill, right? I'm guessing same goes for the first skill as well. Yeah. So that's the first two skills, right? Super armor dashes. Okay, let's move on to the third skill. Okay, looks like this skill has super armor, but not in the arena. Yeah. Okay, it's on L and Seret. Okay. So most likely you can use this skill. Okay, as a follow-up. Okay, and as you can see from the skills animation, it does a knock back. Okay, so this can be part of your combo as well for PvP. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this skill has no super armor whatsoever. Okay, but it does from the animation. Okay, it does a knock back as well. Okay, and it's only recommended for PvE. Okay, and it's the brief and a hip. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next skill. Okay, wait, we forgot to use this for the animation. Let's check this out first, yeah. Okay, so this will be this skill. Okay, it looks like a short or mid distance attack. Okay, I guess it's only good for farming, yeah. Okay, so that's the third skill and what it looks like. Okay, as for the fourth skill, yeah, let's remove them. Okay. Okay, so that is what it looks like. Yeah, with the knock back, but with no super armor. Okay. Okay, for the fifth skill. Okay, so this is the skill that allows you to jump backwards and go into stealth mode. Okay, but you notice that there's no iframe or super armor with this skill. Okay, so when we use it, it looks like this. Okay, so for example, if we lock onto this goat, and if we use this skill, okay, notice that we are in stealth mode. Okay, so most likely, okay, because according to the skill's description, right? Yeah, this skill has no super armor whatsoever, no protection, no iframe whatsoever. So I would say it is very similar, right? It is very similar to the Reaper's Shadow Ball skill, where the main purpose for it is to prevent, okay, your enemies from locking on to you. Okay, so it is a good way for you to use against classes that has long range skills, right? For example, Phantasma, right? If you're fighting against a Phantasma using a Reaper or say Sura here, if you use this skill, they will not be able to use their long range knockdown skills, yeah, because they can't lock on to you in the arena, yeah, when you're using this skill. Okay, but remember that there's no protection, no iframe, no super armor whatsoever, right? So be careful, okay? Yeah, so all of this is just from my experience playing BDM and first impression, right, of going through the skills right now. Okay, so let's move on to the next skill. Okay, once again, a skill with super armor, but not in the arena. Okay, it does quite a bit of damage, and it's a knockdown skill. Okay, and it's on Labrif and Seret, right? Obviously, we're going Labrif, yeah. Okay, and it is your life stealing skill. Okay, at 80 HP per hit. Yeah, so that's quite a bit of life stealing. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at what it looks like. Okay, it looks like we can try it here. Okay, so if we use the skill now, okay, it's a small AoE radius skill. I mean, the radius is not that big, but it does provide you with some life stealing. Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, looks cool. Okay, yeah. And let's move on to the next skill. Alright, once again, a skill with super armor, but not in the arena. Okay, and it's running on either Labrif or L. Okay. Okay, and from the skills animation, looks like it does daze on your enemy. Okay, so looks like it can be a good follow-up skill after your super armor dashes. Yeah, your super armor dashing skills. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the next skill. Okay, so this next skill runs on L or a hip. Okay, and once again, okay, it has super armor but not in the arena. Okay. Okay, and it is a knockdown skill, right? So you can maybe use this after knocking back someone or when your opponent is already on the ground. Okay. Okay, for follow up damage. Okay, but looking at the skills animation, right? The lead up to the attack is kind of slow. So you might want to use it only when someone is either in a daze or on the ground, right? It's safer that way, yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next skill. Okay, this skill has no super armor, iframe whatsoever. Okay, no branches. Okay, the first hit does a stun and the last hit does a knockdown. Okay, I would say it's kind of risky to use this skill because sometimes when you get someone into a stun, and maybe due to this thing, they can recover from it instantly. Yeah, so this skill, I would say, from my first impression, is quite risky. Yeah. Okay, regardless, let's move on to the next skill. Oh, sorry, my bad. Before that, let's check this. Okay, we missed this. Okay, let's use this first. Okay, so that I can show everyone what the animation looks like. Okay, it looks like a short distance movement attack skill. Okay, and let's go back to next this. Okay, the slow knockdown skill. Yeah, so as you can see from the skills animation, the lead up is quite slow. Yeah, so I guess it's only safe to use it as a follow-up damage skill after someone is on the ground. Yeah. Okay, next we have this skill. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, seems like this might only be good for farming. Yeah. Okay, let's check out this. Okay, so this is actually the Sura's 11th skill. Yeah, so I had to reach level 60 and clear 5,000 monsters to unlock this. Yeah. Okay, so this 11th skill of the Sura is actually the Sura's grabbing skill as well, as you can see. Okay. Okay, these are all the buffs to your enemies. Okay. For grabbing skill, the cooldown is 15 seconds. That is kind of similar to a gladiator's grab at level 1. Okay. Okay, obviously a grabbing skill has super armor, but this grabbing skill, even though it's shorter even though the animation, right, seems shorter, okay, as compared to for example a gladiator's grab, that's iframe. You know what that means? Okay, this means that PA has officially just fucked over all of the current existing grabbing classes. Okay, the reason why I say that is because, for example, in Remnants, if you are using a gladiator, for example, if you want to grab someone, right, you'll be in super armor, okay, but you still take damage from the two other players who are not being grabbed by you, right? Same goes for mass PvP. Okay, grabbing only puts you in super armor, so you still take damage. Okay, but Sura's this grabbing skill has iframe. So this means that you can use this skill in Remnants, and for this short animation you will not take any damage, right? Same for a mass PvP situation, right? If you want to lock down certain high CP individual players, right, you can use this skill without worrying about getting damage. Yeah. Okay, even though the animation is very short, right? So you still have to use this wisely. Yeah. But I would say currently, from my experience playing all the grabbing classes like gladiators, titans, for example, okay, this grabbing skill here is looking to be one of the best. If there are no desync, as usual. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at what it looks like. Okay, in action. Okay, so we are going to grab this goat. Okay, so it looks like the goat is suspended in midair throughout the entire animation of the grab. Okay, let's look at that again. Okay, it's a very short animation, but it puts you in iframe. Okay, so that is very, very appealing. Okay, and okay, obviously this is the basic attack and the level 70 skill, which we have not unlocked. Okay, because we are only level 60. Okay, so those are the skills. Okay, but let's see what we can do with them for PvP. Okay, so we'll use our PvP skill set here. Okay, for example, we'll start with this super armor dash, followed by this skill here that does a daze. Okay, followed by a knockback skill. Okay, and followed by a knockdown skill. You can see the flow here, right? From this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and once that is done, since the enemy is on the ground, we can follow it up. Okay, with another damage skill. For example, this, right? Even though it's slow, yeah. Okay, but anyway, your opponent is still on the ground, right? So it's fine. Okay, and after that you can use the 11 skill, the grabbing skill, to extend your combo. Okay, which is over here, and following that, right? Obviously you can use any other skills to do some additional damage. Okay, so for now, okay, because we do not have the level 70 skill, okay, this is what we'll be using for PvP. Okay, and of course we use this skill to prevent getting locked down by classes with long range skills. Yeah. Okay, and let's try out these skills in the normal arena. Okay, a level 61 player. Okay, most likely this will be a Sura as well. Yeah. Okay, so that was very fast, but do you notice the skills that were used there? Okay, a level 62 player. Okay, maybe a Sura. Okay, it's a Lancer. Okay, first thing against the Lancer, we have to use the skill that doesn't allow her to use her long range knockdown skill. Yeah. Okay, we use our grab first. Yeah, because against a blocking class, that's always good. Okay, once again we use this skill so that we won't get knocked down from a distance. Okay, stun. Okay, that's daze. Knock back. Okay, she avoided. That's fine. Let's use this skill again so that she can't knock us down. Okay, stun, daze, knock back, and knock down. And another damage skill and grab. Okay, we miss our grab, it's fine. Stun, daze, and GG well played. Okay, is this the same level 62 Lancer? Okay, seems like she is. Okay, we use our hiding skill again. Yeah, same thing. So that she can use her long range knockdown skill. Yeah. Okay, stun, daze, knock back, and knock down. And another damage skill and grab. And another damage skill and GG well played. Right, so you can see how you can use that grab to extend the combo. Yeah. Okay, we have a different player as well, level 61. So could be a Sura as well, yeah. Okay, super armor dash, stun, daze, knock back, and knock down. Okay, let's do another damage, and let's do a grab, and some damage skill again. And GG well played. Okay, so I hope that this preview, okay, this raw first look at the latest class, Sura, has been helpful. And if you like this video, as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay awesome and stay safe. And we'll see you on the next upcoming BDM video. Cheers, man.